Light up the stage again. Don't go anywhere. This is EA TV. And hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And the focus is on live action from Ligue 1. It's Paris Saint-Germain and they face Lorient.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Real pleasure to be here. Looking forward to this game. Players will be a bit nervous. I was always nervous at the start of games. It's important you get your first pass off to your colleague, maybe get a good tackle in, settle the nerves down. Looking forward to a good game here.
And the PSG team looks like this. We're thinking 4-3-3.
Yeah, one central striker, Derek. The width comes from the wingers who will stay high and wide. Very narrow midfield and a conventional back four.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Interesting setup. It looks like 5-4-1, but flexibility part of the equation, Lee.
Well, this system gives real freedom for one or two of those midfield players to get forward and support the lone striker and make runs into the box. It'll be more like a three at the back, full-backs pushing high and wide. It's a good system as long as those full-backs know their roles.
The drama has commenced here in Paris. Promising position here for Di Maria. Morel. Waga. Promising looking attack. And he saw the situation developing. It was a fine-looking attack, but now they've given the ball away. And Neymar, and by a wafer-thin margin, offside. Well, PSG have hit the heights in the goal-scoring department, Lee. Fantastic record.
Yeah, well, their forwards should be full of confidence. They've been in fantastic form of...
Oh, big chance! Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And he read it well, intercepting it. And he's through here. Moving into the advanced position, and in with a real chance. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Obviously, it's a tap-in, Derek, but it's the patience in the box I like. A predator's instinct, just waiting for the ball to come to him.
And so, back playing again, PSG with the lead. Oh, he's through here. Surely. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Neymar. It should be. Draxler! And he's in an offside position. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Chance for Draxler. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Waga. A move of promise on the flank. Well read to put an end to that attack. And he's broken free. Surely. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, so often than not, the post can be the goalie's friend. Not on this occasion. So close, but it's in.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
It's going their way, 2-0. Le Goff. Well, he's lost the ball.
Well, PSG comfortable up.
Real chance. It's opened up for him. Di Maria. Is it going to be Draxler? Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance. So on with the game. Much to admire about PSG, who look as though they're really in the mood. He's in here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines, but he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully.
Oh, big chance. Can he find the net? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. But a poor ball giving possession back to the opposition. In with a chance. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, having scored 2, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence, never looked like missing.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. Well, no stopping him. In position. And Draxler, right place, right time, a goal.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
Amel. And in with a real chance. Surely. Well, from a seemingly impossible angle, not far away at all.
Well, he thought he had a decent chance to score. I'm not sure his teammates did, though, but a little bit unlucky.
Henderson. Oh, good strike. Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Might be a chance here. Surely. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, you could be critical of the defending, but let's focus on the great play. Capped off with a superb, calm, calculated finish.
And that will be it for the first half. The referee blowing his whistle, and positivity for Paris Saint-Germain supporters at the break lead.
Well, Derek, playing as a defender for this lot must be an absolute dream. You know the forwards are likely to score, so you've just got to have a half-decent game at the back, and the likelihood is you'll bag all 3 points. Easy, eh?
Moving into the advanced position, and in with a real chance. Really tense battle so far, and now the second half is underway. Neymar. He's in behind. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here's the replay. You have to say he's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match. It's a good finish and a richly deserved hat-trick.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Moving forward effectively. Very quick thinking there. Draxler. And he might be through here. He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrongly.
Well, he won't be watching that when he gets home tonight on a replay.
Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Paris Saint-Germain. He's in with a chance. The net is staring him in the face. And Neymar has done it. Well, he's so very capable in that sort of situation.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Fabien Lemoine.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Sort du terrain. Le numéro 17, Marcel.
Oh, in with a chance.
Son remplaçant.
Can he finish?
Marco Verratti.
And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, when we see this again, it is a wonderful effort, a solo effort. Got to question the defenders. They just back off him, and he takes full advantage.
Le numéro 6, Marco Verratti.
Good-looking sequence. A glorious chance. It's still alive. Well, no damage done. Slipshod passing. Diego Carlos. And winning it back. Mbappe. And now Henderson. And Neymar. Is this the moment? And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here it is again. You're trained from a young age to get in those sort of positions, and never in any real doubt he'd finish that. Cool and composed.
Not a great pass. Neymar. It's going to be Neymar. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Neymar moving with authority. It's Neymar. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender and then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Couldn't keep it. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Then Minkosi Losh. Amel. Not a good pass. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. And he's made headway. And it's there for him. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for. And he's come up with it.
Well, let's look at this again. Magical football on the break. Surprise is the key. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
Good technique displayed. Oh, he's through here. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Waga. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. And space for the cross. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Well, they no longer have the ball. Monconduit. And putting his body on the line. And now that play has stopped, the referee can administer the booking. So a personnel change then. So the corner played into the box. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And he's in. Will he? Well, that is a moment he would like to airbrush from history.
Well, he's had an absolute nightmare there. The goal's in front of him. Just hit it.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. The high press was very much on. He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrongly.
Well, he won't be watching that when he gets home tonight on a replay.
They've regained possession. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it could be on for him here. It has to be, surely. What a high-quality stop it was.
Well, look at the speed he sets himself, Derek. He gets ready and makes a really good save.
Will it be? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
Oh, Derek, it's a blooper. Really poor from the keeper. He won't want to see this again. It's a fumble, you have to say, and he's punished.
So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And continues his run. Real chance. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. Lee, what did you think of their performance?
Well, being potent up front gives you a great chance in any game, and they were certainly that today. Sharp, clinical and exciting to watch for sure.
He's in with a chance. The net is staring him in the face. And Neymar has done it. Well, he's so very capable in that sort of... And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. And now Henderson. And Neymar. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined. It's got to be Neymar. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. Neymar moving with authority.